I'm Dave Huddleston. We continue the BBB Building Trust in Trying Times webcast with a review of COVID-19 scams that prey on business and consumers, and we highlight another round of local businesses and what the value of BBB accreditation means in these trying times.
Hello, my name is Anita Harris. I am the Community Engagement Executive with the Better Business Bureau serving Metro Atlanta, Athens, and Northeast Georgia. It's my pleasure today to bring to you a study of business email compromise scams. In other words, is that email you received really from the boss? Business email compromise is a type of fraud that is perpetuated by email phishing scams. The frequency of BEC has been skyrocketing in the last several years, and unfortunately the COVID-19 pandemic and the fact that so many people are having to work remotely has simply exacerbated this situation, so they're prime targets for BEC. Business email fraud is an email phishing scam that targets people specifically who pay the company's bills. The con artist will pose a reliable source who would send an email or from a spoofed or hacked account to an accountant or CFO of the company. The email will ask them to send money for a very plausible reason. It would not be something that would be out of the ordinary because that would simply raise suspicion. If the money is sent, it will be sent into an account that is controlled then by the con artist. How often does this happen? Well, the following chart shows the complaints reported to the FBI's Internet Crimes Complaint Center, also known as IC3, over the last 3 years. You will see that there has been an increase from 2017 of 15,690 complaints to 23,775 in 2019. So basically, the anatomy of BEC fraud consists of 3 steps. The first one is that the person perpetuating the fraud will need the names of people within the organization. That's simple enough for them to receive by contacting either the company's website and obtaining the information there where they'll see important people listed on the website. They can also obtain this information through social media sites and also possibly through lead generation companies. The second step is that they will send an email impersonating a supervisor. It would look like it was coming from someone important who would be asking the person paying the bills to take care of this immediately. The third step is that they need a way to obtain the money. Again, it can happen through them going in and altering direct deposit information for an employee of the company or even for a vendor or supplier of the company. What can you do to protect your organization from BEC fraud? It's important that you have IT and technical precautions in place. The first thing you need to do is to require multi-factor authentication. Most of us are pretty used to that now. It's simply where they require a second type of authentication, either through a code being sent to your cell phone or even an email to your email address or other device. Also, to limit the number of times that a person can enter incorrect login information without having to contact an administrator. That should be limited to 2 or 3 times at the maximum. You should always verify changes in information about customers, employees, or vendors' contact information and direct deposit. If you receive an updated piece of information that way, you should always make sure that you call that person directly and verify that they did in fact make that change. Other useful tips can be found online at staysafeonline.org. What should you do if you lose money to BEC fraud? Immediately call your bank to try to stop payment. This may or may not be successful depending on the type of process that you went through. Second thing is to complain to the FBI's Internet Crime Complaint Center. Also be sure that you report unsuccessful attempts as well because the FBI wants to make sure that they are tracking those numbers in as well. The final thing is always be sure to report scams to BBB Scam Tracker at bbb.org/scam tracker. Thank you for taking this chance to look at this video today, and make sure that you always remember that BBB is building trust in trying times.
The Better Business Bureau continues their weekly webinar series, Building Trust in Trying Times, so you have access to tools and resources that help you manage your business and your life. We hope you find this information from BBB useful and that you're all staying healthy and well.